this going to start streaming? Streaming. Moderation. Close. No, you go away. Why is everything up here? All right, we're live. Okay, let's get this microphone a bit closer to me. Okay, we are live. Let's cut and paste this link somewhere, though. Where's my link? Share. Copy the video link, and let's go drop it in some of our good friends' Discords. Anyone that's already on here is just hearing me chit-chat, so we'll drop it here. This one's a good place, so going live, opening some LRAW. Done. And now we can copy that. See, and we can go drop it in the LRAW channel. General, promotion, retailers, tournaments, announcements, spoilers, card posts, lore talk. Where's the content creators? There we are. Going live, opening some LRAW. Perfect. So, minimize that. Let's take our OBS here and shrink it down a bit so that I can shrink it down a bit. There we are. This way I can make sure that I can, there we go. And bring this over just in case people join the chat so I can see what's going on that stream. Yeah, there we are. All right. Well, hello there, everybody. People that know me, people that don't know me, just all y'all in general. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. I have an open box already of LRAW, so I'll be... Hello, Matthew. I don't think I've met you before, Matthew, have I? I know some Matthews, but I don't remember meeting you. I'm assuming you're from one of the Legion's posts I just put in there. I have a box already open, so I'm going to keep going through this box because it's bugging me that I can't get into it because I wanted to keep... sorry, let me grab a couple more boxes here. I wanted to keep opening the boxes, but I couldn't because I wanted to do them live just to interact with people because I missed that. I missed the interaction. So I've got half a box here of Frontiers to get through, and then maybe I'll start one of these 2 boxes of Ravage Lands. What do you think? I'm Matt in the Discord. Well, hello, Matt. It's good to see you. I'm assuming you know a little bit more about Legion's Realms Up War than I do. I have not played a game yet. Only sold on this because of the hard work of Andrew at Cardboard Cohorts. He sold me on the idea of telling me it was a great game, and I believed him wholeheartedly. So dove in with both feet and bought a bunch of boxes of them. It does. So you'll know, Matthew, because I don't. Does this card come in every Frontiers pack, or is it a different one that you get? Yes. So Matthew or Matt, what do you prefer? I'll do Matthew. Everyone I've spoken to loves Legion's Realms at War. Anyone who's played it absolutely loves it. So that's why I think I gotta find time to play it and people to play it with here. It's kind of funny because they're actually not that far from me physically where they came from. So I should be able to play it, but they're just far enough away and in the opposite direction of anyone else I know that it makes it difficult for me to get into the scene, sort of thing. Like their main place. Okay, Matt. All right, I'll go with Matt then. Their main location is not near me, sort of thing. How come I've got my better camera pointing at the desk and it is worse quality? But yeah, you get one of the original 8 Warlords. Oh, well, there we go. That's one of the original ones. I have got to... Give me a second here. I'm going to see if maybe I have this set to the focus set somewhere. Let me see. Where is my properties? Is that it? No, that's not where I set it. So I haven't used OBS in a while here, so give me a minute to find. Transform. Nope. Order. Nope. Set color. Group. Add. Nope. Nope. Scale filtering. Projector. Screenshot. Show transition. Hide. Filters. Properties. Is it in filters? Ooh, it's definitely not in there. I cannot remember where to set the focus of it. Well, let's see. If I crack that, is that... it's also very dark. Stupid shadows. Well, I'll just do them over here, and then you'll get to see them There, I guess. Focus! Right here. Focus. I guess snapping my fingers doesn't make the camera focus. Is it in properties? Maybe it's here. It is not here. Configure video. Yes. There we go. All right. Where's our focus? Brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness, white balance, gain, camera control, zoom. Focus is auto. Let's turn that off and let's try and get this. Oh, there we are. Look at that. That's decent focus, I think. Yep. That's a much better focus. All right. Let's apply that. Okay. Okay. And now things are in focus. Hooray. It's not just my ugly mug in focus. Let's start cracking open some of these packs and see what we get. Yeah, camera settings are funky, and it's like, I have a ring light here. I don't want to put the ring light on. One, because I don't think I plugged it in, and I need to plug it in by USB, and by the time I crawl into my desk, everyone will just log off. But also, then you just get this horrible ring glare on the cards, right? Which is not good either. So, but I prefer this two-way thing where you see my face and my hands on the cards. I don't like when it's just a hand doing cards, right? Like if I'm not here, I can't even get out of camera. But if I'm not here, I think it's boring. I think you want to see my ugly mug and know who you can complain about that doesn't understand what's going on. Stop me if I run by something incredibly fantastic that I've overlooked, because that's it's very liable to happen. Like I said, I haven't played before, so everything for me is just, does the art look good? And does it look cool, basically? I don't know if you guys want me to call out names as I see them, or if you guys might know more about these as we go through them. Just from, ooh, there's our foil. Put that aside for now. Oh, I like this one. I haven't seen this one before. Provolone New Thoughts. No, Provoke New Thoughts. Oh, you're right, 2 foils in here. Saying Sacrificial Offering. We got Scorch Realm, and Treasury of the Fallen Priestess. I don't know why I thought it was a different word than that, but so we got 2 of them here. I actually really like, so honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the, is that Treasury? That is indeed Treasury. Is that a good card? I'm guessing. I was going to say I'm not a huge fan of their layout with these lines in front. I get it, the way that they do. That's a $60 card? Are you serious? Holy crap. Wow. And here I am manhandling it, and I was about to riffle shuffle it, just because, you know, that's me. But I do like, hello, Devin. Cold foiling, right? Is that what they call it? Yeah, the cold foiling press. I really like how they're, I guess it's their rarity, their stars down here, how those are pressed in. I just think that's so cool. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Apparently this is a good card, I've just been told, unless Matt is lying to me. Treasury of the Fallen Priestess. So, yeah, apparently that's a good card. Who knew? That was the first pack I opened. You guys made it here just in time to see the probably only good card I'm going to get out of it. You can all log off now. There's going to be nothing else good coming out, apparently. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I haven't seen this one before. That's some cute art there. Lily Lake Sprite Sister of Crystal Whirl. Okay. Yeah, $60 card. That's crazy. Oh, and there's a foil right away. Are the foils randomized like that in the pack? These are 2 packs with both these packs had 2 foils in them. I like some of this art. Whoops, sorry. Let's try and get it on camera there. Looks really nice. Fendorian Halberd. I like that one. And another foil, Essence of Storm. Ilorian Longbow. Michael's Proclamation. Well, that's kind of cool. I like that one. I gotta try and keep these in camera. This is all what is that? Ridoka's Prayer Gauntlet. This is like the pack of equipments. What are they called? Arm. The pack of arms here. Wait, these ones don't say on. Oh, they're for. No, these don't say arm on them. Why? What does that mean? They are commons. All the new realm prints are foiled, as are essence cards. All the new realms. So in Frontiers, I see, because this is the Frontiers pack. I forgot I was opening Frontiers. I thought I was on Ravage Lands. Okay. Well, here I thought I was special in getting something special, but Andrew brought me back down to reality and informed me that I am not special, and this is par for the course. What did you miss? You missed. Sorry, I see Travis here now. Arms are equipment and can attach to warriors. Okay, but are these... Where'd they go here? Are these arms? Because they look like arms, but they don't say arms. And that's what you missed there, Travis. You missed a Treasury of the Fallen Priestess, which I've heard is a decent card. I don't know. I was going to play, it was a 52 pickup. I was going to throw it against the wall and see what happens. We've got some... do you guys want me to read the names of the cards, or do you guys know what the cards are if I flip by them at a decent pace? Necro Realm, that sounds cool. And that looks kind of cool, too. No, those are trap cards. Every time I hear trap cards, all I can think of is trap music. And it really, really distracts me from everything. And I know every game has trap cards, but like Magic and Pokemon. I shouldn't say every game. Most games do. Full arts are beautiful in this set. Yes, indeed. I actually really like the whole idea. I've noticed a couple card games doing this now where they're all technically full art in the sense that they bleed through the background of the text, the text box. I like that because it translates much easier to a full art card. And you get that little hinting of it. I've noticed a couple games doing it. It's just something different, and I like that. I like that a lot. What do we got? Let me catch up to the chat here. I've never had such an active chat. You guys are awesome. Kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! They go face down on the field and flip them to trap an opponent. Cool. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Truth be told, and that's, I know, kind of a faux pas, but I started with Magic about 5 years ago, and the group I started with in traditional Magic fashion made fun of people who played Yu-Gi-Oh! So I never tried Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably should learn how to play it because I try and speak like an authority on card games in general, and if I don't know how to play one of the top three, it's kind of stupid of me to, throw my weight around when I don't know how that's played. I should know what most of them are. Okay, full arts are beautiful. Okay, I did that already. Okay, so if anyone needs me to go back on something or whatever, just let me know. I'm going to flip through them because, as you guys are all aware, the names in this are about the length of a short story. So if I had to read them all, we'd be here all night. Like, it would seriously take us till the morning, so I'm not going to read them. I don't know if you guys ever see, I open them sometimes in my collectors and cars cracking packs, and I have to read these names fast because I cannot get through them. They're just hugely long. Almost, what's the other game there? What's that? Gate Ruler. Gate Ruler has very similar, very long names for some of their cards. So yeah, it takes me some time to get through them. I personally hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I've been told to hate it. They're cardboard. You prefer I call you cardboard or call you by your name? I'm not sure if what you prefer people know you as. Oh, that's kind of cool. So your super rare cards are usually flipped around and face down in the pack. Yes, I got this one the other day. And that's when I said, I got to start opening this on camera. So I don't know if this is anything special. But the Pantheon of Unstoppable Power was backwards, like that, in its set. So I don't know if that's anything special or not. It looks purty, I can tell you that much. I can call you Andrew, just don't call you late for dinner, right? Isn't that that's a saying from our age group, I think. And if anyone else laughs, then I'll know your age group as well. This one I like. That one's kind of cool. Just the art on it, I'm saying, art-wise. I noticed one thing that kind of scared me for a second, and then I reminded myself that it's the style that Legions does, and that's some of their new spoilers. I was a little bit concerned, and I don't want to get into the discussion of it because I'm very opinionated on it, of the AI art stuff that's AI, not art, AI prompting that's been going on. And I got a little worried at first because some of those spoilers looked a little bit off-kilter, if you want to call it that. But I was looking at them on a phone, on Instagram. Looking at them after the fact, I realized that that's one of the artist's styles, and it gives that kind of impression. So I was not so worried about it. So 4 to 5 stars are renowned and exalted rare cards. Okay. Oh yeah, and that thing's absolutely tiny, the stars, right? So before you joined, Andrew, I was talking about how I like when they have when they're pressed like that, the cold foiling, that the stars are pressed too. I think that's, I don't know, it's minor, but I just think that's so cool. I think it's really neat. I'm going to try and get a box of Ravage Lands open too. Trying to squeeze this in while my son's got drum lessons and my wife's out at my daughter's soccer practice, so that no one needs dad for a little bit. I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can get through some of this stuff. Help from the Hood. I think what I need to do is, like, I have the pre-con decks. I bought all those too originally. But I guess I need to find a decent competitive deck online and see if I can build it out from what I've got, and then I'll have something to play if any LGS closer to me ends up wanting to play, or I can play on webcam maybe sometime with someone. I say these things like I'm actually going to get a chance to do it. However, I am not, because if anyone who knows me, anytime they've said, hey, do you want to play a game sometime, I say, yeah, sounds great, and then life gets in the way and I don't have time to do it. I end up getting drowned out doing my own stuff and all that. Oh, this one. Paymon's Ceremony of the Fallen. I did a fan art of this one. I posted it somewhere. Was it on my Instagram? I posted it somewhere. I should repost it. You know what? I'll wait till their Kickstarter drops. Here's my marketing prowess. I'll wait till their Kickstarter goes live, and then I'll post it. And then I'll get maybe 1 or 2 new followers, and woohoo me! Okay, what am I catching up on here? Yeah, I like the press stars too. What a fail. Should have had him drumming in the background as you open packs. Oh, he's, I know it's my son, so I shouldn't, overly praise necessarily, but he's like I don't know, he's a musical virtuoso, is that the word? I don't know. Over the pandemic, he decided he wanted to teach himself how to play bass guitar, so he did. And then he taught himself how to play accordion, and then he learned a bit of guitar and drums. He took a short course on recording so that he knew how to record music, and started making music, making songs. He's on YouTube as kazoo pipes, like a kazoo and bagpipes mixed together. He thought that was funny, so he did. He called his band, which is just him, Kazoo Pipes. So you can see some of his earlier stuff if you hop in there. But he is, unlike most kids, I played guitar when I was younger. Well, bass actually, like he did. It was about, what song could I learn? What song could I learn to play? He is like just so obsessed with music theory, which, if you know anything about music theory, is pretty much math, and it's somewhat crazy. Like he explains things to me. You know how this has to resolve to that, and you know how, if any of you guys know anything about music, you'll understand some of these words. And I just look at him and I'm like, no, I don't understand that at all. I have no idea what the words you're telling me right now mean. I mean, I'm not a complete idiot to it, but I don't get it sometimes. But yeah, it's very, very impressive, actually. Very, very good. I should have him in the background. What I want to do with him sometime, actually, Andrew, is like just play live with him on one of these lives at some point. Just, hack around on a guitar with him for no good reason. Having said that, though, he's very reluctant to show himself online. He likes the privacy. He's all about... oh, there's another one. 4 stars. What was that? Shimmering Pool of Lethe. Leth? I'll come up with a better name. Grim Grave Growler. I love the alliteration on that. Ooh, I like the art on this one. Mystic Fire Arena. Crypt of the Grim. I like that. I like the name of that Grim Grave Growler one. This was nice. See, this is what I mean when I was concerned, I should say, at first about AI stuff, but then I remembered images like this, and there's a mountain one earlier on where I'm like, oh right, that's the art style. That's some of their artist style is like that. So that was all cool. That's a good one. Sorry, Travis, you just said there you go. Is that this one? Shimmering Pool of Lethe? Lethe? Is it en français? The Shimmering Pool of It's a little Army of Darkness reference there. You guys want me to crack into one of the boxes of Ravage Lands? I got 2 here. Which one should I open? Right or left? I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know. How many of you are in here? There is 4 viewers. Oh no, that's going to split the vote. I'll go with the first 2 if they're of the same one. I got right and I've got left. Which box do you want me to open? Which box? Which box? I know it's taking a minute for you guys to see the video, so when you see it, then you're going to see about 10 minutes of me tapping these boxes like this to try and pick left box. I got 1 vote for left. I've got 1 vote for the left box. Left, 2 votes, it's left box. So this one I'm going to throw away. No, I wouldn't dare throw that away. Oh, you are left-handed. Oh, no wonder you're creative. I understand. I actually found out at work, I'm surprised actually at my job how many people are left-handed. There's about 130 employees or something. And I think and Devin voted left. Okay, everyone wanted the left box. All right, so it was written in the stars, as it were. Yeah, I think up until recently, because we've had some new employee hires, up until recently, I think we had more than the average, like the national average, whatever you want to call it, of left-handed people working for us. Because I think back when we had about 70, 80 people working for us, we had like 7 or 8 left-handed people, which is, what's that, 10%? I can't do the math. That's 10%, I think, right? Something like that. I think it was more than the national average or whatever, which is impressive. For no reason, really. Me creative? That's a stretch. You are creative. I'm sure everyone in this chat has seen your videos and watches your videos and can appreciate your creativity in those videos, right? If any of you haven't, go now. Leave my live. Go follow the Cardboard Cohorts and like and follow him on YouTube. It's well worth it. You're also doing a podcast. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Spam your links in the chat here if you can do that, because it's well worth it. You might meet a more honest person, but you'll have a hard time meeting a more honest person than Andrew here. He calls it like it is, and he says what's the line from that band? He means what he says, and he says what he means, and that's from Sloan, basically the Canadian Beatles, I call them. If you listen to their music, kind of sounds like the Beatles. Oh, you must like that one. There's a wolf on that one. Or is it werewolves only, Andrew? Werewolves or wolves too? Wolves too, right? Yeah, you like wolves. Yeah, Sloan. If you look up Sloan, they're a Canadian band. They have some songs that actually I thought were Beatles covers myself, and they're good. And that's one of their lines in one of their songs is she means what she says and says what she means. Although I transpose it to he for Andrew here. So that was way off topic to what. Yeah, wolves too. Okay. How about foxes? Oh, that's a long name. Sleepy by putrid puppet of sickness. Oh, that should have been another P there. They lost their alliteration chance. Although I do like the art on that one. Sacred Seraphim Blade. See, Sacred Seraphim Sword, right? But I feel like, now maybe you guys would know better if you know the Legion's creators better, that some of these were done somewhat tongue-in-cheek when they get to some of the alliteration. Sarah Searing Serpent of Mystic Fire, and like they just, they pulled some out going, yeah, it's a little bit too obvious sort of thing, right? Born of Blastforge Fire, like I just feel like some of it was done on purpose to be not comical, but entertaining, if nothing else. Never Shake the Cold. Sounds like the Simpsons. Don't touch Willie. Good advice. Okay, what do we got here? So in here, I'm not going to get the same amount of foils then, because it was only in Frontiers that they had you get the 2 foils in a pack or whatever it was, right? This is going to be different. Armageddon, Horseman of the Fallen. It's a long name. Scorching Phoenix Flames. Marrovin's Ancient Text. Oh, cool. That needs a fan art done where it's a cell phone. That really does need a fan art of cell phone. I'm going to put that aside for now. Some of my fan arts end up being parody arts and things like that. So that's where I go. There's only one true Canadian musician who should be protected. Alanis Morissette. Okay, so Alanis Morissette. Rush. Yeah, Rush. Actually, my My son knows, what did he learn in his band? Tom Sawyer. He knows it, and so he's the bassist. He knows it. The guitar player knows it, but the drummer hasn't learned it yet. And they're trying to convince the drummer to learn it. Not that they're huge Rush fans or anything, but he wants to play it because it's a good song, especially for a bass player. The thing I like about Rush is their international notoriety. Two things about Rush. Their international notoriety, because like they're known worldwide, right? Rush is known everywhere. And the other thing is, up until recently, until the passing of their drummer Neil Peart, which is pronounced Peart, not Pert. I always call them Pert, but up until his passing, when you'd see them, I mean, you still see them. Sorry, you still see Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson performing live, having a good time. But when you saw them, when SARS hit a few years ago, they performed at I called it SARS Fest, whatever it was called. Here was a relief for SARS, and the Rolling Stones played there, the Tea Party, AC/DC. AC/DC did a great show actually. The Stones were terrible, but they're 100 years old, so I can understand. But nothing was as entertaining as watching Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson and Neil Peart up there on stage. They just looked like three buddies having a good time. And honestly, Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, they went to high school together. So they are two buddies just having a good time. And like you get that. You watch them and you're like, they look just like two friends up there having a good time doing what they're doing. And you can't help but enjoy it, even if you don't like the music. Like I'm not a huge psychedelic fan. Only because here one of our radio stations would have a show called Psychedelic Sunday, and that's all they'd play all day. And after a while, you get a little tired of it after a while. But you just saw them having so much fun, and you kind of went, wow, I wish I could have that much fun with my high school buddies doing something for their entire life. Like that's it. And they're popular doing it, and they make money doing it. Like it fires on all cylinders, right? I got that energy from all their songs. Yeah, and if you've ever seen them live, you just get that. Like you can even just look up YouTube videos of them doing stuff live. I think they did some stuff with for some South Park anniversary that just happened or something. If you look up, a couple years ago, we went to the Rock Hall of Fame inductions, and they were inducting, maybe it was Yes or something like that, and Geddy Lee got to perform with them, and they just look like they're having such a good time. They're just enjoying themselves, and you don't get that a lot, right? A lot of people, it's almost like, hello, Ottawa, how are you? I hope you're doing well as well. I haven't seen you online in a little bit. Well, I've seen your posts on Instagram. Another person you should follow, Ottawa Collector on Instagram. He does beautiful, beautiful posts. So beautiful, in fact, that some people have gotten sticky fingers and taken some of his work to use as their own promotional stuff. I remember that happening a little while ago. I hope that blew over nicely. We're talking about Rush right now, and just how much fun those two guys have performing, and how it just bleeds out into the audience. You just enjoy it with them. Like you just have a good time because they're having a good time. And I lost my train of thought, but there's something else about Rush. But I forgot what it was now. I was leading to something with that other than them just having a good time. But anyways, they just seem to have a blast doing what they're doing, and that is always fun when you can see someone enjoying what they're doing. Like here, right? I'm opening packs of cards. If I was miserable or whatever, we all know some miserable YouTubers who do that sort of thing. It's like, well, what's the point? Like, why, I do rants on some of my things, but they're joke rants. I'm not really upset about anything. Like, well, there's a couple things I'm upset about. Not those things. Those are rants for fun. I should be flipping through these cards while we talk, though, because you guys are here to see cards, not hear me blather on about Rush. And sorry, what was the one Andrew had mentioned? Oh, Alanis Morissette. That's what I was going to talk about. So, Alanis Morissette. Hey, that's cool. What's this one called? Primordials Break Free. Oh, I thought it was something about a sword. Never mind. I did an ice sword for Back Alley Mages, so it kind of reminded me of that. Alanis Morissette. So, I don't know if she still is, but at one point she was the top-selling female artist. I believe it was. She had the most sales or whatever as a female musician. This happened a few times. So, for her, Canadian artist, huge, like, I don't know international success, but at least North American success, which only happens one way, in all honesty. No one can challenge this, I don't think. And that's when they break out in the U.S., right? It's just more people to buy the album, more people to make them popular. So she was huge in the U.S., huge. I outpaced Madonna, outpaced, maybe Lady Gaga beat her now, but she was outpacing all the superstars, right? She was number one. And at one point, all of a sudden, people lost heart with her. Alanis went to my high school in Ottawa. Yes, and she was on what was that children's show? The one where they pour slime on them. I can't remember what it's called. Wait, did she go there while you were there, Ottawa, or just happened to be at the same high school? Because funny story, Rush, at least Alex Lifeson and Geddy Lee went to the same high school my dad did as well, but like a decade later, so he didn't interact with them. But one of my uncles did. He was a year, I think he was a year older than them, and he like remembers seeing Geddy Lee walk down the hallways with his bass and long straggly hair and look like a bum sort of thing. This one's cool. This reminds me of the Rosa art from Cryptic. Actually, I should say Cryptic Rosa art reminds me of this because Cryptic came after this. Same high school, 4 to 5 years before you. Okay. Oh, so you're a spring chicken then. You're young. But anyways, back to Alanis. So she got super popular, obviously because of sales in the U.S. because that's how people break out in music. And then when the tides turned against her, suddenly she was being lambasted by all the U.S. stations and people and whatever. Like, just, how did she become number one? Blah blah blah. She was never that good. Whatever. Basically, I was young at the time when this happened. Well, relatively young. And I remember everyone just tearing her apart for being so popular and not being worthy of it. And it made me laugh because even then I'm like, you guys made her popular. You guys put her on that pedestal, and now you're upset that she's on that pedestal. Like, I didn't. Even then, I knew that that's kind of weird, right? Like, you put her there, and same thing happens with Nickelback, right? Everyone loves to hate on Nickelback, loves to make fun of Nickelback, and same thing. Or they make fun of them like crazy, but they're hugely successful, selling incredibly, incredibly well. And that's thanks to the same people that are complaining about them. Actually, interesting about Nickelback, like I made fun of them like everyone else did too, but there's a Canadian pundit, I guess you'd call him, musical pundit, George Strombolopoulos. He goes by Strombo sometimes. He had a great little clip on, I think it was on TikTok. He was talking about them, and he was saying he really likes them, and it's nothing to do necessarily with their music or whatever. Everyone has their opinions about all that, but he said they're actually just genuinely nice guys. They're really nice. They work hard. He said they didn't, they're not like a cookie cutter handed to them sort of thing. They worked up to where they were through playing clubs and bars and stuff like that. Something I didn't know. I just assumed they were a manufactured band. So that kind of was interesting to see. Alanis was discovered by Madonna. I don't know. I don't want to speak on that for sure because I do not know. I don't even know what label she was on or anything, but I couldn't tell you for sure. All I know for sure is that I think they were parodying her in How I Met Your Mother with the career of, what was that character's name? Shoot. The Canadian character in it. She plays, she's in S.H.I.E.L.D., or she plays the person there in S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, what's her name now? I can't even remember her name. You guys will know who I'm talking about. But anyways, she was in How I Met Your Mother, and she, oh wow, there's another one. She had a music career back in Canada they keep talking about, and I think that was, clearly that was a parody of Alanis Morissette. She had something about sandcastles in the sand or something. Megsaria, Princess of Lost Souls. Yeah, she played God in Dogma, which was I gotta watch Dogma again. It was funny. There was actually one of those internet not memes. What's that called? It was like a internet story thing about. Oh yeah, speaking of opening cards, nice pull. Thank you, Andrew. I guess I should refocus on the card pulls at some point, eh? I lost my train of thought there again. Yeah, in Dogma, there's some interesting things about some of the characters in it. With one of them's Loki and whatever. And I can't. Now this is one of those things that I hate that parents do, or at least my parents do because they're old, where they start talking about a story and have no idea where it's going or what it was from. They just go, "Hey, I remember there was something about that," and that's literally what I'm telling you guys now. Is there's something about Loki and the other angel in Dogma, and that's all I can remember about it. But it was an interesting story.
Google it, maybe. I don't know. You'll have to find it there. Oh, I like the art on that one. That looks, oh, I think I know where I've seen this before. But that reminds me a lot of J. Scott Campbell art, the guy that came up with Gen 13 and stuff. That's what I'm here for, to keep an eye out. Yeah. Who's this artist? Jacob Noble. Yeah, it gets maybe a mix of J. Scott Campbell and Michael Turner, the guy that did Fathom. Oh no, there's dead air. I'm supposed to keep talking. I'm sorry. Oh, Travis, Metallica. Yes, that is one band I have not seen live. I would love to see them live. I just want to see them. I want to see what it's like. I want to see them live. This year, my son, because he's just got into music, this year we actually went to a whole bunch of concerts. We went to see, we saw Rage. Unfortunately, he was incapacitated, so he had to sit the whole time. Not my son, Zach. But that was amazing to watch. It's great. They come out on stage. Oh, I like that one. Grim Grimoire, Chapter 1. I like the art on that. They come out on stage and he goes, "Hi, we're Rage Against the Machine from Los Angeles, California." Like they're some small indie band that you've never heard of, sort of thing. It was awesome. Who else did we see? We saw Smashing Pumpkins, which I was surprised how good they were live, because I saw live clips of him before, and his singing was terrible. I guess he got better at it. You're talking about Metallica, Travis? They bring the energy. I think that's why I want to see them live. I just want to see that. I mean, I'm not a fan of how they handled the whole Napster thing and that whole music thing, but I was younger at the time too, and I didn't know enough about business maybe to one respect, but they were also suing the car companies that use the word Metallica and stuff. I think they were getting, like, for tires and stuff, I think they were getting a little, too into it. But anyways, I digress. We saw The Smile, actually, which I was shocked. That's the new Tom York, or as I like to call him, Thom York, band. Him and the guitarist from whatever the heck that band's called now. They started a new band, and I was shocked at how good it was to watch them perform live. My son had played me a couple of their songs. I said, "You want to go?" They were damn expensive tickets, and I was tempted to not go, but he really wanted to see them, and I'm glad we did. Terrible seats, but sounded amazing. Like, I was really, really impressed with it. What else did we see? I thought we saw a couple other people this year. There was one other one, I just don't remember. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers, which did a lot. I saw them about a decade ago. Was not very happy with how their performance was. It seemed like they were more interested in jamming with each other. I guess they were still on the drugs at the time, but this time it was a lot of fun to watch. I really like this one. That reminds me of like Morrowind, Skyrim villages and stuff. I like that. I like that art a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, actually. I still do the old man thing where I'm so excited to go to these concerts, and then the day of I'm like, oh, why did I do this? I don't want to go, really. Daniela, Angel of Principle. Looks like a nun, but okay. Yeah, and then the day of I'm like, I don't really want to go, and then I have fun. I end up enjoying it. Problem here is everything. I mean, I guess it's a problem everywhere. Concerts are all in the city, and it's not easy to get down there. The underrated band I listen to now is the Midnight. They do 80s style songs. Interesting. My son's current obsessions are Weezer and They Might Be Giants, which I'm glad. He could be into some modern thing that I don't quite know or understand at all. But I'm actually really saw the Peppers in Edmonton, and they did jam a bit. But the chemistry, yeah, like you saw them this year, Devin, the Chili Peppers. And while you're answering that, I'm actually going to write down. Where's my notepad here? I'm going to write down. Oh, I got to move these to get to my key. Oh no, what am I doing? I'll just put it on my phone. I want to put the Midnight down so that I can look that up after. Excuse me. Let's write their name down. Where's my notes? Oh, there. Sorry for the dead air. The Midnight. They're called the Midnight. 80s style songs. Like Depeche Mode 80s style? Or like, I can't even think of another 80s band right now. But like that sort of Depeche Mode, Duran Duran style. Because I have a buddy who like is obsessed with Depeche Mode. He'd love that sort of thing. 15 years ago. Okay. So yeah, no, this year they did a little bit of jamming, but I must say I actually really did enjoy it. I thought they didn't overdo it. What was actually funny was, if I had pictures I'd show you guys, but the way they dressed was it looked like they found 3 members from totally different bands, which was hilarious to me. Like arcade 80s, oh, like Bit Crushed sort of thing. Oh, okay, that's gonna be good. My son's gonna love that too, because that's some of his first music was that style, and I'll appreciate it too. Shouldn't blame everything on my son. It's not like I'm in a restaurant trying to find a bathroom and I blame it on my kid, so they don't know that I'm the one that needs it. Do you have a bathroom here? And then I take my son with me, and he stands outside while I use the bathroom, because they don't say no to a child, right? Anyways, back to what we were talking about, which was, where were we? Chili Peppers? No. Oh yeah, they were all dressed differently. So, I believe, yeah. So one of them, they look like they belong in 3 different genres. Flea was dressed in, I think it was in a skirt. Kiedis looked like a, what's that? What's the word I'm looking for? Like a total like goth type group thing. He had like I think the leather pants and all that. Chad Smith, the drummer there, looked like he was totally in an 80s like sci-fi type band. Oh, I like that in the mirror, that picture. He was dressed, I think, all in silver. And then you had Frusciante. He looked like me. He was wearing like a plaid shirt and like jeans. Like I told my son, I said, I think part of his rehab is not filling in the image. Like part of his, because I don't know if you guys know, but he had some serious issues, right? Like you can even tell he doesn't. Well, I think he's gotten better now, but for a while there he couldn't speak properly and all that. And yeah, he looked like I said. I bet you part of his rehab is to not dress the part, so he doesn't think he has to act the part with drugs and whatnot. Let's get that in camera. It's the last pack. That was it. This is the last pack? That's crazy. Already? Huh. 6 Sides of Power. See, if that was 6 Sides of Strength, then I know 100% they're doing all this stuff just to tease people. Shambling Skeleton, like the alliteration is there. I love it. Cross the Soul River Styx. Primordials released from shackles. It bugs me the naming because they're so long, but I love them too. That the names are so long. I think that's so cool. These, I'll just show you guys these. These are the ones I opened the other day. Just as I'm sure you probably don't care, but whatever. I'll show them off anyways. If any of them catch your eye of anything. I like this one with the floating sword sort of thing. What else was there here? I don't think there's anything else special. I like this one with the almost silhouetted elk looking out. Hope for a New Day. Oh, baby dragon. I didn't notice that before. Mystic Fire Baby Dragon Sparkmaw. There are some where they're just from an art standpoint, I'm not a huge fan of the styling of it. It feels too airbrushed to me, which is, I know it's the art style. I'm not going to crap all over it because it's not bad art. It's just not my style of art. There is bad art. I don't care what anyone says about, or not I don't care. I can comfortably say not all art is in the eye of the beholder. Some art is just bad, and sometimes not that the art is bad, it's the care taken around that art that is bad. Case in point, sorry about your thoughts on MetaZoo if you have any. Some of the art is good. It's a specific style, and they do a good job of it. Some of it is not. Some of it is just lazy. And some of that lazy art then translates right into the lazy implementation of it, because you have these posters and stuff like that where they haven't even cut out the characters properly to try and have a smooth edge to them. I had a poster here not too long ago where you could see the white outline, where the like jagged white outline where they just in Photoshop cropped it poorly. Like it was just stupid. I don't know why they did that. Like it just totally devalues it. And it's just dumb. I think it's just dumb. And I'm not wrong. Like there's certain things where I will stand behind what I say, and that's one of the things I'll stand behind. It's just dumb. They're doing a disservice to the actual good art that is there. And when it comes to graphic design, I've talked with others about that too. Graphic design does have not rules but guidelines to follow. So sometimes when someone says, "Well, it's just my opinion" or whatever, no, there are graphic design things to follow, right? Leading eyes, copy text size, and stuff like that. There's certain things. But that's getting more into my opinions about art, and this was more about cracking this box open to have fun. And I'm gonna add a bonus one in here. You're still here, right, Andrew? Let me check if there's still people here watching. There are still people here watching. Excellent. So, Andrew, for your fun, for your enjoyment, I'm gonna crack a pack of I Am Champion. See what we get in that one. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see what I gotta catch up on this. Love the green and purple on some of the putrid cards and river sticks. I'm not allowed to talk about putrid cards because Andrew doesn't like how I talk about them. So I have to keep my mouth shut about putrid cards. I make a bad joke about them stinking, and he doesn't like that. It's sad trombone. I'm sure he reads it and goes, wow, wow, wow. Jerry, how are you, sir? Your stuff is in the mail. I sent you... Oh, yeah, I saw your response. Yeah. I sent you the... Oh, there's my little die. Oh, it's a pink one. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. I got to give that to my kid. To my son, actually. Pink is his favorite color. My daughter, blue. Makes sense. I guess they're old souls because that apparently was the original coloring for boys and girls. Here is our lovely sticker and tattoo. Should give the tattoos to my daughter. She's obsessed with putting those things on now. Temporary tattoos. I told her once, I said, "You're going to get permanent ones at some point?" She's like, "No." She's 11, so she doesn't know what she wants yet necessarily in that respect. But she likes the temporary ones, so I can totally see. I mean, she draws all over her knees and hands and stuff, so I can see her getting some henna tattoos at some point or something that, you know, come off later. She gets too bored too quickly. Lionheart. Whoops. Oh, I almost knocked over that pile. Zara. Shackler. Mock Defender. Cyber 1. Gilman. Phyllis Slug. Whoop, that one's upside down. Dr. Pyro. Yep. Toxic Drac. Twilight Assassin. And the Rules card. I like that. I love the quality of these cards. Wait, was that even in camera for you guys to see? Sorry, I was paying more attention to it myself. I love the quality of these cards. I wonder if they're going to be the same for the Kickstarter. I changed my pledge recently to do the one that gives you just the cards without all the dice and all that with it, because I wanted more cards than anything else. I also wanted to open, also for Andrew's enjoyment, because I don't know, because he's here. Why not, right? He could be doing anything else, but he chose to be here right now. If I can open this pack. I have a hard time with plastic. It's like my bane of existence. It's plastic. Ugh, come on. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's a big pile of garbage. I'm going to open a little gate ruler. You want to see some gate ruler there, Andrew? Oh, that box fell apart. Where am I going to put it? So it comes with this lovely promo card. Malicia Dreamcage Succubus. Let's open that up. So Jerry, I think you won 3, right, Jerry? You won 3 of my 12 days of Christmas giveaways. That's oh, there's 2 cards in here. Ooh, beautiful. I didn't know there were 2 in here. ML Knight Princess of the Starlight Blade. See that it gives LRAW a run for its money on card names and the length of them. These are beautiful though. I really got to play Gate Ruler with someone because the cards are just, oh, they feel so nice. Let me put those out of the way there, and let's open a couple packs of Gate Ruler. Because why not? Hopefully over the holidays, I'll yeah, they're beautiful cards, Jerry. The quality of them is phenomenal. They're like, have you ever seen Force of Will cards? They're like Force of Will cards. They got this plasticky back with this this coating, right? So part of it's glossy, part of it's matte. You can see it in the reflections there. They have a really nice flick to them. They're beautiful cards. Unfortunately, I mean, they're on set 3 or 4, although I don't see them going too mainstream because of that. I'm sure their card costs are pretty damn high, especially for a lower print run like they must be doing to compete with on the Magic scene and stuff like that. And I haven't seen them really anywhere nearby. But their cards are just beautiful. They shuffle nicely, and they're very thematic, right? Like they have the whole, not mecha because they're not mechs, but well, I guess they're kind of mechs. They have they have that theme. They have I guess the anime rabbit theme. A7 White Rabbit, the Vanguard. Some of these names are super long. Oh, it's usually the weapon. Usually the robotic ones are really long names. I'll find one. Some of these are just long in general. Oh, look at that one. That's got some nice foiling on it. Can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see that there. That's beautiful. Yeah, they're very nice cards, Jerry. Did you win a Gate Ruler pack in the 12 days of giveaways? I should do another one, shouldn't I? I know it's only been like a week, but I should do like a Christmas Day giveaway sort of thing, maybe. Spawn of Nightmares. These look different than the other set. I mean, obviously it's another set, but I like the way these ones look a bit better. Fist of the Dragon Roar. So I'm not a huge fan of sideways cards because if you don't know what they are, you got to read them in your hand, and I think it gives away what you might have, right? They're used for a different purpose in this game, is my understanding, but I'm still just not a huge fan of them. Yeah, we were doing our last video tomorrow. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'm sick right now. Yeah, you've had you guys had a bug not too long ago run through the family too, I think, Andrew. So take care of yourselves. Get some rest. Get some vitamin C. I know that's not the solution, but you know, every little bit helps. So that's all I can suggest to you. Sharko Man, interesting. There, Exo Armor Trooper Guma. The Dragon's Whirlwind. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if that gets in focus there. Oh, is that like dragon armor? Opal likes dragons, right? She'd love that. Yeah. The joys of family, right? They the sickness cycles through. Just hopefully you built up enough immunity that when it cycles through again, you don't catch it again, or she doesn't catch it again. Oh, they do have these nice foil ones. I didn't notice these. This is the first time I've opened this box from, what's this set called? Booster Set Volume 4. Oh, wow. I went from 1 to 4. Become the Hero. That's not what this one's called, is it? Decide your rules, decide your destiny. That's a weird tagline. Oh, yeah, this is called Become the Hero. Interesting. Yeah, she likes dragons. That's right. She is someone who needs to get more art out there in the world. Opal. One of the other cohort compatriots there. She needs to get her art out. Oh, look at the name of this one. Okay, what do we got here? We've got the Midori Giku of the Green Chrysanthemum. Okay, it looked worse than it was, so it wasn't actually that hard. Oh, that one's creepy. I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one at all. Deathshade Apostle Lazarus the Unbirthed. No, I don't like that one. I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't like that. I don't like that one at all. That's horrible. Yakucha of the Heart Seas? Heart Seas? S-E-A-S-E. That's not sea like the ocean or the water, body of water, or sea like, or seas like to stop, right? That has a C in it, I think. I don't know. Return of the King. A lot more manga looking ones in this. Ah, there's a nice long name. Draconid Dreadnought Saku Ikazuchi Flight Mode. Dragon Military. Cool. I don't know. I think I'm kind of at the end, guys. I got more stuff to open, but I don't want to just do it all in one shot. It's about 8:30 here, and I think I've got to get some stuff done around the house. The joys of you know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more I Am Champion, right? Yeah, let's do one more I Am Champion. I've got Jerry here. I've got Andrew here. You guys like I Am Champion? Let's crack this guy open. Okay. Oh, come on.
merchandise do we get in this one? More stickers and tattoos. Oh, it's the same tattoo guy, just bigger. Where's our, there's our die. What did we get? What do we get? We got,
Putrid Green. Stinks a little bit there, Andrew.
I was going to say something, I forgot what it was now. Tomorrow morning, sorry for the shameless self-plug, but if you do not follow me on Instagram, go look me up there, Outer Edge Comics on Instagram. I am dropping, and on Facebook too, I am dropping a fan art of Runes of Eid, if you guys know what Runes of Eid is. It's a all chibi card game. They're all chibi characters, and I kind of got known or found out or discovered or somewhat, in my own little way, popular with the with doing chibi arts of some other games, and I couldn't do that for them because they're an all chibi set. I think I have one of their cards here somewhere. Now that I turned away, you can't even hear me properly, but I have one of their cards somewhere, but I can't find it right now. Maybe I don't have. Anyways, they're an old chibi set. Look them up, Runes of Eid, and yeah, look them up, and you'll see what they are. And join my Instagram or my Facebook if you wouldn't mind, because I'm dropping a fan art of one of theirs, and I can't do chibi art, so you'll have to see what it is. It's going to be something impressive. I hope you like it. Vigorous Vine, Zara, Lionheart again, Brick, King Frog, Bob the Blob. I love that one's name, Bob the Blob. BX7, Creamer Schemer. Is that a donut on his head? War Hog with 2 G's. Reminds me of Bebop from Ninja Turtles. Calumet. Dragon Breath. Oh, there's another dragon for you guys. And that's it. So, that's what you get from me today. I think I'll have to call it quits for now. But I do have another box of Legions to open still. And I have more Gate Ruler to open. And I've got Cryptic to open. And I've got... Oh, man. What else do I have? Lots of stuff to open. There's something else I can't remember. Oh, I have... Oh, no! Hello! You saw my horrible setup here, where I'm just balancing a camera. Yep. Where I am balancing a camera on a... what's this thing called here? A arm, because I don't have the proper hookup to set it up. So, there we go. I'll just hold it with my hand. I have Boundless. I have some Boundless cards to open. I got some stuff to open. So, hopefully over the holidays I'll be able to do that. I have a little bit of time off from work, so I'll be able to tackle some of these things. That's going to keep sliding, so I'm just going to hold it there for a second. I am old. I don't have Instagram. Do you have Facebook, Jerry? Speaking before, like I was of... There, I turned it at an angle. Okay, it's going to bounce for a bit. I was talking to my son, and he was making fun of... not making fun of, he was talking about one of the YouTubers he watches or something, and the guy was posting only on Facebook, and my son couldn't understand why. He goes, why is he just posting on Facebook? I'm like, I don't know. I guess he likes Facebook. He goes, yeah, but it's all old stuff. Like, those people are going to be dead soon. Then what's he going to do? And I'm like, pardon? He goes, it's only old people on Facebook. So, according to my son, everyone on Facebook is old and going to die soon. So, it is not a good place to try and grow your audience on Facebook. My son's 14. I'm 44. This is not knocking on death's door ages. But according to him, it sure is. But Jerry, if you're on Facebook, look up Outer Edge Comics on Facebook. You'll find it there, and I post it there as well. You start on Facebook before moving over to YouTube. Yep. That's because you're old too, right, Andrew? Yeah, we're both we're both of a generation where actually it's funny because I was too old to get in on the ground floor of Facebook, right? Because that was done in schools at first, in universities, and I missed that. I had to wait till it was open up to the general public. So yeah, I was in a
right in the middle of everything. Like, not in the middle, like, not in everything. We actually got way more views there than we do on YouTube. Really? That's impressive. I've only gotten a lot of views on YouTube when I either repost something, like some clip from a TV show or something. Jeff, post your link in my Discord. Jerry is in there. Okay, that's what I'll do then. Just post it in the general chat. Okay, I'll do that to my Facebook and my Instagram. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. When I do that, or I did a short about, clickbaity. Does size matter? And it was about, sorry, I'm looking at the chat. I should be looking at you guys. Does size matter? And it was about dice jails. I made a small and a large dice jail for one of the conventions I was going to. I 3D printed some. And yeah, that got a lot of views because I did clickbaity titling with Does Size Matter? And quite a few people told me that was not funny. And I thanked them for that. I said, thank you. I wasn't trying to be funny. Because really it doesn't matter. And that blew all my other views out of the water. So I kind of got a little too big for myself and kind of swollen head that, hey, I've got all these people loving it, but they didn't. It was a one-off. Everything's back to the normal view level. But yeah, I maybe I should post some video stuff on Facebook too. Like even this live, I wonder if this would have done better on Facebook. See, the problem on Facebook is I got family on there too, and then they start following, and suddenly I've got like 3 aunts and a cousin in the chat, and they're like, "Oh, Jeff, this is amazing. You're so funny," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, thanks." And then I don't know what to say and do about that because it doesn't really matter. They know who I am. They know me for who I am. But anyways, thank you all very, very much for watching. I know this kind of came out of the blue. I was hoping to schedule things ahead of time so people knew, because I had so many different random things to open. Maybe I'll be able to, over the holidays, plan something out with a little bit more advanced notice. But if not, I want to thank you all very much for joining me. You didn't have to take time out of your day, and you did. And I am forever grateful about that. Thank you. Obviously, this will get added to the regular recording list, so at your leisure, you can watch it again later if you're so inclined. I don't know why you would be. I mean, it's like an hour or so? How long is this? Yeah, it's an hour of me blathering on. And if this chat doesn't auto save, because I don't know why sometimes it doesn't, people are just going to hear me laughing and repeating a couple of the words of what you posted, which is kind of lame and silly and boring. But thank you all very much. Do check out the Cardboard Cohorts. Follow their YouTube channel. They have a very active Discord. Andrew spends more time online than he does with his family because he's always posting something somewhere. That's not true. He loves his family. He spends time with them too. Just in case. I got you there, Andrew. Just in case they watch this too. We got him fooled. Don't worry. We're good. We're good. And there was someone else here that... didn't someone else pop in here that to follow on something? Oh, yeah, Ottawa Collector. Find Ottawa Collector on Instagram and follow him as well. Wonderful, wonderful supporter of games, the arts, everything. And from my understanding, quite an altruistic soul. He does a lot for people because he can and he wants to, and he's a nice person all around. So there, you got 2 nice people here that you can follow up with. One who's super nice and one who's super honest. I'll let you decide who's who. They're both the same. They're both super nice and super honest. They don't hang with Dad anymore anyways. Oh, yeah. No, mine either. I picked up my son from school today, and he went in his room immediately. The one savings grace is he comes back out later on, and he tells me all kinds of stuff he learned off of YouTube, which is actually impressive. So when people get upset about kids jumping on YouTube and stuff like that, I mean, depending. Some kids, waste their time on it, but like some of them are actually learning stuff I couldn't possibly teach them, which is impressive. But yeah, make sure you follow Cardboard Cohorts. Make sure you follow Ottawa Collector. And if you haven't followed me, start following me too. Why not? I'm at 220 something. It'd be nice to get closer and closer to that 250 mark, and then 500, and then 1,000, and then the world. No, I don't expect that at all. It's my own little corner of the world. I'd rather not have that many people who have no clue who I am. I'd rather have a couple closer, friendlier people like yourselves. Thank you all. Have a good evening. Have a great evening. If you haven't had dinner yet, have it. If it's morning where you are, enjoy your morning, and enjoy your day. And we will talk later. I'm going to hit end stream, and if it doesn't cut right away, you're going to have an awkward smiley face of me going like that, and then me turning really serious and being like, where's the button? Where do I click? Sort of thing. So thank you all, and have a wonderful day. Oh, yeah, see, now the thing popped up. I have to click here and say, yes, I want to not be live right now.